Hey everybody, Jeff Williams here with AskJeffWilliams.com. Okay, we're in northwestern Arizona, close to Gold Basin, one of my favorite little spots. What we're doing is we're, believe it or not, digging for gold. Now, you got this really nice red clay material here. It's got a lot of iron oxide in it, magnetite, hematite, all the minerals that you need or would like to see when you're looking for gold. Now, when you're in a wash and you're looking for gold, bring a magnet with you. This is one of my own that I made. Check the washes first for black sand. You run your magnet over the top of it like that. See if you got any magnetite in there. And voila, that's all magnetite and hematite. Basically, it's decomposing iron. If you got this in a wash, it's a good chance there could be gold. It doesn't mean there is gold, but your chances are better when you see this. So what you want to do is, depending on where you're at, you want to get down to that bedrock. Unfortunately, here in Arizona, there is no bedrock. It's only caliche, which is from an older time period. It's all cemented, like a cemented gravel. The gold is resting on top of that. It sits in like a brownish red clay. So you want to dig that all up, and you're going to run it through a wash plant, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to dig up this little spot right here because we find lots and lots of iron, and we got iron from this side all the way up to this side. And you find iron like that, you're doing good. So you can see the clays are all stuck together with all that iron in there, and most of this stuff came from the Precambrian time period, if you guys are into geology. And there's a lot of schist in the area, decomposing schist. And we're not far from the stringers of gold that were found up in the hard rock mines on the hill. So we're gonna collect all this up and take it back to a wash plant. And we're gonna see if we got any gold, especially pickers in it. So stay tuned. Okay, what we've done is gone ahead and ran most of the material through the trommel. Wash all that material out. It should pass through, collect down in the riffle box. See the recirculation unit here. All this gravel comes down here. We'll check it later with a metal detector, see if we got anything. Wish us luck. Okay, so we've got all of our concentrates in this bucket. All day's worth of work. That's most valuable. Now, of course, we washed out our header box, so it's in here. Okay, so now here's a step that most people don't do, or they forget because they're in a hurry. But when you're doing your concentrates, especially out of a machine like this, or high banker, or dry washer, what you want to do is you want to get a small classifying screen, about 1/4 inch, like this one. You're going to take a separate pan, like this one, and put it over the top, just like that. You're going to submerge that into a tub of water, just like that. Next, you're going to take your concentrates, and you're going to slowly dump your concentrates in there. Just like that. You're gonna agitate that material around and around. Get it all to come out, just like that. Now I'll explain why. You see some of that black sand coming out of there? Okay, so our bucket is clean, see that? Okay. Remember this one? This is the one that we washed the header box out of. We're gonna dump him in there too. Make sure you're going into that screen and not into your wash tub, because then all of your work is for nothing. Okay, we're gonna clean him. Now, you got your screen, your 1/4 inch screen, and you're just gonna screen your concentrates. And trust me, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to pan those concentrates when you break it down to a 1/4 inch size. Now you're gonna put this off to the side somewhere for later. You're gonna inspect it, don't throw it away, because you might have a nice chunky gold nugget stuck in there. Okay. Now you got your pan full of concentrates. Now, there's one thing I want to tell you about this real quick, is they make all different types of pans. They make the smaller ones, which we use for sampling and for some of our concentrate cleanup when we get down to the finer materials. Of course, they make the standard 12 and 18-inch pan that everybody and their uncles got, which has got the standard riffles on the end, or the cheater riffles as they call it. But this one, this is my favorite. This is a Garrett Super Sluice. And if you notice, right here, let me show you, is it's got these really big riffles right in here. And that's really good when you're working with, like, say, lots of hematite, magnetite, a lot of black sand. When you're working a lot of material and you're sampling, these are fantastic pans. And one thing on these that other pans don't have is on the back, see that? You got these little grooves right here. These are for your fingers. Yeah, it's pretty innovative, huh? That way you can grab it, your hand doesn't get all fatigued and tired from holding the edge of that and slipping off all day long. So these make fantastic pans. They're kind of hard to find, but if you can, remember, it's called a Garrett Super Sluice. I highly recommend these things. So what we're gonna do is we got all of our concentrates in here, and we're going to, like I told you before, shake, 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 stratify that material. And yes, I know they're concentrates, but remember, you're working with black sand, lots of black sand, because remember, this machine's job is to concentrate the black sand. So you're gonna shake, shake, shake. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pan these concentrates down and see if we got anything. So, wish us luck. Okay, so I've gone ahead and cleaned out the gold pan, and I got all the gold in here. Now come here, I want you to take a look at this. This is our take for the day. It's called a sniffer bottle. I highly recommend these for any of you prospectors out there. It's real simple, it just works on a vacuum, and it's got a trap in the bottom so the gold can't fall out. So let's see what one day of running a trauma looks like. Make sure it's all out of there. See if I can get this pan together for you. And voila, what do you think about that? Not too shabby. Got some nice pickers in there, some nice chunks. There's a really nice chunk right there. See that? That's actually a picker. You can pick that up, plop it down in the pan right there. So it's not too bad. We got some nice pieces of gold, a lot of flakes. There's a lot of nice little pickers in there. See that? I like it. I think it's fantastic. So there you have it. The claims that we're going to are producing some pretty good gold. Not bad for about 4 or 5 hours worth of work. Of course, you have to keep in mind that these trommels, they require a lot of water. And as you can see, they're a lot of work to set up and tear down. So I highly recommend them, but be prepared for a whole lot of work. So anyway, you can get gold from them. They do work. They're very efficient. A lot more than a dry washer or a high banker. So anyway, until next time, this is Jeff Williams with AskJeffWilliams.com saying, hope all your pans got gold in them. See ya.